Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wiley Drake Show. We have had to go to a backup. We are with you now on television, but we do have to do a little adjustment here. All right. Okay, we are live, and now we're on the Wiley Drake Show live on television as well as on radio, as well as on the communications channel. We're up, I believe, with, we are up with Crusade Radio, and we thank the Lord for that opportunity. And we're going to get this, thing out of the way, so it won't be in the picture. All right, we are live. We are with you, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say thank you for praying. Your prayers weren't answered, but that's okay. Brother Jaime is working. You may hear him around in the background, but that's okay. We're going to continue on with our program because this program is, in my opinion, very, very important. And we all know that the president last night gave a speech. I don't know if you saw it or not. I didn't, but what I've heard is I didn't miss much, that he did and said what he was going to do and say anyway, and whether anybody cared about it or liked what he said, whether it was Congress or you or me, he doesn't give a rip. He says, I'm the king and I'll do what I want to do. I remember our country, ladies and gentlemen, was founded on the principles of no king but King Jesus. And I am still of that opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, as many of you know, I'm the guy that was the original birther. Back in 2008, I recommended to Dr. Alan Keyes that we attach our birth certificate to our paperwork for Mr. Keyes running for president and my being his vice presidential candidate. We did that, and then we demanded that one Barry Soetoro, who was also a candidate, submit his birth certificate, and he refused to do so. Finally, the courts did make him produce a birth certificate, and as it turned out, it was fraudulent, a very fraudulent birth certificate. Now, I'm not going to go into the details on that. I'll just tell you how you can do it. You can go and find out the evidence, all of the evidence that's on this whole case, about 70 some odd pages of hardcore evidence produced and put together by one very famous sheriff, Joe Arpaio, and his posse, his team, Mr. Zullo, and others put together that package. Now, if you'd like to have that package, you can get it. It's free. We don't hide anything. We don't have anything special. If you would like to know more about, you'd like to see pictures of the birth certificate, you'd like to see pictures of fake documents, you'd like to see all the evidence in this case, all you have to do is go to the website, Where's Obama's Birth Certificate? Very clearly, Where's Obama's Birth Certificate? And if you go there, you will be able to put your hands on, after you print it up on your computer, you'll be able to put your hands on all of the evidence that Sheriff Arpaio, Mike Zullo, and Mike Boland, Orly Tate, Wiley Drake, Alan Keyes, and others put together and have, and you can have it as well. We don't hide anything. Everything is there for you. So, go there and check it out. Now, the State of the Union was done last night, and they advertised that there would be indeed a designated survivor. A designated survivor is a policy that they use where they designate someone to be the survivor in the event that the president and vice president are killed during the State of the Union message. And they take over. They put them in an undisclosed location, hide them, and have them there to take over the government in the event the president and vice president are incapacitated by the bad guys. So, every year when they do the State of the Union, they designate someone as a designated survivor. And they hide them out somewhere, and they're there. Now, I sent, because I received an email from the President, a personal email from the President, to tell me that he wanted me to support him in his State of the Union address. And I answered him back and said, yes, I will support you in your State of the Union address. As the chairman of the Congressional Prayer Conference of Washington, D.C., I will be praying for you. And we were praying for him before, during, and after his address. Now, at that point, though, I wanted him to know that if he needed to have somebody as a designated survivor, I would volunteer to be that advisor. I would volunteer to be the designated survivor in the event something happened there. Now, we're getting a poor network connection here according to the iPad, and I'm not sure whether I should just go off or just continue with that, but not sure what to do here. Before I've gone off, and that means we have more than one show up there, but that's all right. I think that's what I'm going to do, though. I think